Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena. The Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins, Game 4, Round 3. Time to get it done. The Leafs can sweep a third consecutive time here in the playoffs. Just one win away from heading to the Stanley Cup Finals. Draw one, it's turned over. Now brought in off the draw, Marchand to DeBrusk, and a save early, Samsonov. That's played for Marner. Toronto gave up the first goal of the game last game, scored two in the third to overcome Boston. Here's Matthews to the net. What a move, but he couldn't get it on goal. Trying to battle for it, loose in front again, but the Bruins get it up the boards and out. Here's Marner trying to recombine. Toronto bringing it in again. Pass it front, Matthews and Omar will stand tight against that left post, keeping it out against Austin Matthews. First good chance of the game, and it goes to the Maple Leaf star. So they draw here, and brought in by Boston, and it goes to the far corner where the Leafs get it back. Riley ahead for Marner. Marner might have help with him. Here's Marner, centers, and off the outside of the post, Austin Matthews. Kept in by Mitch Marner. He's always over that puck. Getting in there, battling for it. Riley for Matthews. Matthews moves in, shoots. Good block by Boston. Here's Matthews again. Getting that feed, spinning, looking, shooting, and that one won't get through either. Leafs still keep it in. Kerfoot, he was taken down, looking at the official, no call. Matthews to the front of the net, and Allmark's going to have to cover for Boston. 8 almost gone here in the first period. Scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Faceoff will come here. Right side of the net. One back control by Boston. Forbert. No spinning around. It's put ahead for Pastrnak. Now Krejci on the wing for Hall. Losing that on a takedown. Tavares ahead for Nylander. Nylander trying to battle for it, but offside against Toronto. Well, just about halfway through the first period of Game 4, we're scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Face-off coming here. One back, controlled by Forbert. He gave that away. Nylander breaks in, shoots, save, Allmark. Robertson, Sandin, Hall, his shot's blocked and it comes out. Leafs will have to start again. Sandin, Robertson into the Boston zone for Nylander. Nylander with the moves, he backhands that right on. And another save by Allmark. Flashing with the blocker that time. Here it's brought in for David Pastrnak, and now ahead for Hall. Out of the zone, Hall took down Taylor Hall, and it's turned over by the Leafs at center. Boston brings it in down the left side. It's Connor Clifton. Can't get a shot to the net. And flipped out the center to Derek Forbert, who will bring it back in for Boston. Forbert, centering pass. Clifton in the slot, and a save. Samsonov. Way down the ice by the Maple Leafs. And icing will be the call with 4:52 remaining here in this first period. Scoreless. Scotiabank Arena. Here to the right side of the net. One back, controlled by Carlo. That goes wrapping off of bunting stick up and out of play. Leafs don't let that shot get on their goal. Faceoffs 5-0 Boston in this game so far. The momentum has been in favor of Toronto though. Here's the draw. One back, make it 6. Carlo gave it away. Michael Bunting for Toronto. Breaks in. Bunting shoots. Stop, Allmark. A good save on that breakaway bid by Michael Bunting. Yeah, good look. Maybe not enough moves and making that look easy. So here we go. Brought in ahead. And now it's played to Carlo. Bruins have it here with Frederick. Ahead on the wing for Coyle. Has it open lane. His shot doesn't make it clean to the Leaf goal. Mulligan goes off his skate and up ice. Zacha turned back. Just over a minute to go in the first. In come the Bruins. To the net. Drop pass shot. That's stopped by Samsonov. Bunting flips and clears, and it does get out. Mulligan one-on-one. Gave it away to Zobril. Ahead for Pavel Zacha. Has an open lane. Pass Mete. In shoots. Samsonov down. Got a pad on it. Knocked down. Bergeron right on. Save Samsonov. And we're through one. We're scoreless tonight through 20. Shots to goal in the hockey game are 5-4 Toronto, 4 for Boston. The hits four-side, face-off 7-0 Boston. No power plays. Scoreless through one tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs and the Bruins. Game 4. The draw. One back control by Grizzly. Has it here at center for Bergeron. Marner for Brody. Open ice finds Kerfoot. Kerfoot drops back. Matthews shoots. Save, Allmark. That one right to the chest and too tight, but a good look nonetheless for Toronto. Yeah, the key is put the puck on goal, and you can't complain. They did it there. Here's the draw. One back by Matthews. Brody can't get a shot. Kerfoot loses it, and the Bruins get it out. Matthews tired, trying to get back. Riley, the only one back. In come the Bruins. Circle drop pass. Bergeron, and a shot wide. Riley off the board to back down the Boston ice again. And not enough for icing on this one. Lindholm back to get it for the Bruins. For Marchand, he's taken. Kerfoot to Matthews, in fakes, can't get a shot. Bergeron, Riley trying to get back again. Here come the Bruins on a break. Tired Leafs, score! It's Bergeron again. Back-to-back games opening the scoring for Boston. And he gives the Bruins a 1-0 lead early here in the second period. A must-win game for Boston, and they score first, so it feels good right now. So here we go. Brought in by the Bruins again. Krejci, a shot that's blocked. Tries to get it back, does now. Leafs hemmed in their zone a little bit here. Kerfoot after it. Bruins to it first. A pass to Hall and a save. Samsonov, it comes out in front. Kept in. Hall again. Save again, Samsonov. Off the boards for Marner. Back for Brody. Turn that over. Marner chips it back out for Kerfoot. He'll fling it back into the Boston corner. Not enough for icing. Here's Lindholm. Takes a bump on that hit. All through center. Down that right side to the net with a move. And he spins and looks and shoots. Samsonov the save. Loose, it's wide. Bruins with good pressure. They have it again. Here's a backhand, a forehand, back to backhand, and a save. Samsonov. Leafs give it away. Hall keeps it in. Pastrnak down the slot. Sandin for Nylander, and it doesn't get out. Pastrnak save. And Samsonov for Hall up the boards for Nylander. 8.5 to go in the second period. 1-0 Boston. Flipped around for Robertson. He has Matthews. Matthews goes for a spin, winds up, shoots, scores! A Nuclear beats Linus Ullmark in tight, and the Leafs tied at 1. So the Toronto Maple Leafs tie it here in the second at 1 with 7:43 to go in the middle frame. As here comes the draw. Toronto destined to take on the Washington Capitals in the finals. Washington a 3-1 series lead over New Jersey currently. Game 5 tomorrow night. Here's Pavel Zacha. And here come the Bruins inside. It's Zacha. His shot's blocked. Doesn't make it clean to the Leaf net. Way down. Tavares will chip it out. And back down the Boston ice. And Nylander was after it, but icing called against Toronto. 5:11 to go in the second. 1-1 from Game 4. So the draw coming. And here we go. Here's a shot that's blocked. Doesn't make its way through. And that one misses, and it's cleared out to center by Toronto. Yeah, just good pressure all along here by the Boston Bruins, putting it on goal and trying to get that lead back. A must-win situation. Here's Michael Bunting. He has some moves. Jarnkrok, he couldn't get the pass across. Drop back off his stick of Forbert. Leafs try to keep it in, but Zacha's there to get it out to Coyle and ahead. In come the Bruins. Charlie Coyle to the net. Save. Loose, he has it and looked for a rebound on the short side, but none there. Here's a pass back to the point for Forbert. In from the right, looking from the circles. Here's Frederick, shoots, Samsonov. He'll glove that down. Leafs get it back, Sandin clears ahead for Yarncroke, and that'll do it. 4-2. The Leafs and the Bruins 1-1 through 40 minutes. Shots to goal in the game are 12-7 Boston. It's 1-1 after 2. Hits are 8-7 Bruins. Faceoffs 10-2 Bruins. No power plays. 1-1 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs and Bruins 1 apiece. 1 period away from Toronto ending this series if they can find a way. Here's Lindholm, just started the third period. In they come. That's Kerfoot. He strips it away and brings it ahead. Fires it in for Marner. A set play. Marner! Up the outside of the net. Matthews back in front. That pass misses Kerfoot. Leafs try to keep it in, but it rolls back out to center ice. DeBrusque with some help. Here's Brody for Marner. Too far for him. It goes far and around. Kerfoot chases after it. Here's Grzelcyk. Over to Jake DeBrusque. Turned back by TJ Brody. Lindholm. Chips that ahead for Marchand, and he's taken hard. Kerfoot far pass misses Matthews. Here's Bergeron, poke back in. Matthews trying to get it to the net. Where is it? Loose in front. And Matthews, who is battling away for it in front of the Bruin net, never got it first. Pumped off the puck, Kerfoot ahead. Marner. And a lot of bouncing puck here in the third period. Almost halfway through the third already. Fired in and around, it goes for Robertson. His pass a bad one. And again, the Leafs will have to get some better passing going. As a penalty coming in, it's going against Toronto. So the Bruins will head to the power play. Face-off will come here to the right side of the Maple Leaf goal. 12:50 to go in the third, 1-1. Draw one, here's Pastrnak centered. Engvall there, he'll clear down and on net. Easy save, Ullmark. Engvall back to it again. Bruins on him. That was Engvall always stirring up problems shorthanded. Here comes Boston inside. Gave it away. Sandin clears. Here's Pastrnak. Engvall on him for Foligno. Giving away. Zacha moves inside. Has a lane. Centers a shot. Foligno can't get it. He was held off. Mete a good stick lift there. Engvall gets it ahead to Victor Mete. Mete breaks in. Had an overtime winner against Boston and a save by Ullmark. Sandin off the board and back out. This one takes a bounce. Mete trying to get back in position. Coyle getting by him. Here's a shot. Samsonov the save. Halfway through this third period, Mete ahead for Engvall, and the pass only found Boston through center. Foligno chipping it back down into the Toronto zone, but to it first is Mete ahead for Mulligan. He has an opening. Dennis Mulligan shoots. Save. Here's Yarncroke in the slot. He'll drop for Giordano. Back for Brody, a shot, and that'll stick to Ullmark. A face-off in the Boston zone with 7:31 to go. So here we go. Draw one back, and a shot right on, loose. Leafs can't get it off the draw. Here's Riley. He shoots. Glove save, Ullmark. And a face-off again in the Boston zone. Pressure on by both sides, with Toronto trying to end this series here tonight. 6:42 to go. Here's the face-off. One back by Matthews. Brody for Riley. His shot redirects high off the blocker of Ullmark. To the corner, that's played out. Brody for Kerfoot. And he'll just fire right back in. Around it goes. No Bruins there. Brody has a shot. And it goes off a body. A good play by Boston to get back. Matthews goes for a spin. In shoots. That's off a leg. Knocked down. Riley. Brody's shot off Matthews and into the corner. Grzelcyk for Krejci. And a big hit against. Drop for Matthews. His shot. That redirects. Leafs can't keep it in. 2.5 to go here, third period. Riley. Up ahead for Marner. He can't get it clean to his partner. It's poked back in. Marner chases after it for the Leafs. And Lindholm's to it first. Here's Lindholm trying to get it out. Hall, final minute of this third period. In come the Bruins. Brody there for Robertson. Last minute of play here in the third. Chipped in and chased after by Nylander. Big hit. There's Robertson. And his pass back to the point. But no Leafs there to help. Here's Rasmus Sandin. Final minute of this third period. Tavares through the middle. Has Robertson. Robertson moves in, centers, and it almost deflected off a Bruins stick and in. But it rolls to Linus Ullmark and continues to be 1-1 here in the final minute of the third period. 32 seconds on the clock. Here's the draw. One back, the Bruins have it. Forbert ahead for Marchand. Turn back, he has help with Jake DeBrusk. Middle of the ice, looking for some help. Nylander got it by him. Willie Nylander. Here's Nylander. Moves in, shoots. Stop Ullmark. 18 seconds, Clifton can't clear. Sandin to Hall for Sandin. Shot. Glove save. Ullmark. Tavares loose in front of the net. Leafs try to find it. 6 seconds to go in the third. DeBrusk down the right side. No shot there. Sandin picks it up, and we're headed for overtime. 1-1 through 3 tonight in Scotiabank Arena, Game 4. Shots on goal tonight are 18-13 Leafs. A very tight game. The hits 11-9 Leafs. Faceoffs 13-4 Bruins. Boston 0 for 1 on the power play. 1-1 after 3. Welcome into overtime here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. The first home overtime in the playoffs for the Leafs. They're 1-0 in overtimes this postseason. Went in for Matthews. Matthews gets to the puck first. Back for Kerfoot. Riley's there. Here's Brody's shot. Blocked through the traffic in front. Matthews to Brody. Across to Riley. The shot. Looking for a tip in front was Kerfoot. Pass to Marner, and he fires it high. It gets by Riley and back down the Leaf ice. Brody to it first for Kerfoot. Middle of the ice and played ahead. That was Matthews looking for it on Lindholm. Bergeron enters the zone. Jake DeBrusk with him. Here's Brody to Marner. Marner has Matthews. Marner to Matthews, and he sends it wide. What a chance to end the series and head to the finals, and the Leafs send it wide of the net. Here's Bergeron. Bruins have it again. Marchand. Right side, back for Bergeron. What a save. Samsonov the other way. Here's Matthews. He'll pick up with speed. Matthews taken down. Nylander to the puck. Chips it in further. And after that is Nick Robertson. Big hit against Nylander. His pass cut. Jake DeBrusk loses it. Justin Hall to win it. His shot is blocked. Here's DeBrusk. Taken into the Boston zone and crushed on the way. Sandin, Robertson for Sandin. Tight quarters for Nylander. Nylander in front, center that, and it misses Tavares. Bruins get it ahead. Good play by the Leafs here in this overtime period. We've seen good things so far. Here's Robertson trying to steal it away. Great play by Grizzly. David Krejci in for Boston. Sandin is there, up ahead for Bunting. Cut again by the Bruins through center. Here's Hall to Forbert. In front, Krejci, what a save! Samsonov keeps it out. Here's Mogan. Leafs the other way. 8 to go in overtime. Drop for Yarncroke. Shot. They score! Michael Bunting! He sends the Leafs to the Stanley Cup Finals. Another sweep. This one in overtime. And the Leafs will face the winner of the Devils and the Washington Capitals for the Stanley Cup. What a save by Samsonov. One way, a wicked overtime. The Leafs come back the other way. A great block in front. But guess who's left alone in front? And Michael Bunting to put in the game winner and end this series for the Maple Leafs. What a win indeed. Ilya Samsonov had to be sharp in overtime and was on the few attempts he faced. And the Leafs came back the other way and put the game and the series away. 2-1 your final score in overtime.